Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a video review of Vevor's new 8-in-1 heat press. So let's get started. Okay, so I've removed all the parts from the box, and with the 8-in-1 heat press, you will get the following items in the box. You should have a main machine and a pressure handle, the lower plate component, a heating pad, a cap press. You should have these two plastic holders for the mug pads. You will get an 11-ounce mug pad. You'll get a 9-ounce mug pad. You'll get a 12-ounce tapered mug pad. And then you'll get a aluminum bottle heating pad. And this dish component, 8 and 10 inch. You'll get the screws to put it together, this wrench, and the cord. That is what comes in the 8-in-1 heat machine. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together, and we'll continue from there. Okay, so I put this together. The instructions are in the book on how to put it together. So there are instructions. They're pretty easy to follow, but I just want to show you a few things that I noticed when I put it together. First of all, it tells you to put the handles on. You have to take these nuts off to put the handle on. So you'll use that wrench that comes with it to take these off, then you put your handle on. And your handle should be back like this, and when you push it forward it goes like that. So that's the direction you put the handle on. Another thing is you have to pull these extensions out, and underneath there's you have to put screws in right here for the extensions. Just these screws are already in there, but you got to put 2 screws in right there. And then on the bottom plate, when you put this on, there's 1 thumb screw that you put right here, just 1. On the top plate, you're going to put 2 thumb screws in here, 1 on each side. And to put those in, you're going to have the plate down, so they'll go in there. If it's up, you can't get the bolts in there. And then also it tells you to raise the platform, and you raise that with this screw right here. You take this all the way out. There's several screw holes in here. This bottom one is for the attachments, and the top one is for the top screw hole that I have it in now is for your everyday pressing of on the heat press. On the heat press. And then there's other holes, but that's for when you put the attachments on, and we'll go over those later. So I've got it set up as a normal heat press right now. And this blue pad will go on the bottom, and then the white pad goes on top of the blue pad, like this. Okay? And to adjust your pressure, this is what you use right here, and it's got instructions on it up and down, pretty much. This is counterclockwise is up, and clockwise is down. And so once you have that all set up, you go ahead and plug it in. And there is not like a switch to turn it on and off. This is your control right here. So when it's off, these dashed lines will be on here. And then when you turn it on, you do that by pressing this power button right here. And then you'll see the temperature and the time, and the little Fahrenheit thing should be flashing. So we're going to go ahead and see how well this does on some car coasters. And for the car coasters, we sublimate those. We heat those at 365 for 120 seconds. So to set the temperature, you turn the dial to the right until it starts flashing. When it flashes, then you turn it up or down for your temperature. So I want this to be 365, going the wrong way. Keep turning it. 365. Once you get there, let it flash, and it'll set for that. Okay, now for the seconds or the time, we want to turn it to the left until it flashes. See it flashing? Okay, I want to set this for 120 seconds. Once you get it set, just let go, and it'll flash for a second, and then it'll set. So now we're heating up to 365. I already had this heating up earlier, that's why it's already at 323, but it does heat up fast. Now there are a few things I've noticed about this machine that I'd like to point out. It's made pretty much out of plastic. This top part is plastic. The base is plastic, and the bottom support is plastic. And I think this is wood, and this is metal with a plastic cover on it. So pretty much it's all made out of plastic, except for the feet, the extensions. So just be aware of that, you know, when you purchase it. It's not a metal machine, it's a plastic machine. Okay, so it's beeping because I'm at temperature. So we're gonna, first of all, you need to make sure that your pressure's set right for whatever you're gonna sublimate. So we're gonna practice with just a couple of these ceramic car coasters. I'm just gonna check the pressure on it. Might need to go down just a little bit. I want pretty good pressure on it. There we go. Okay, so once I have my pressure set, it's hot, I'm going to go ahead and put my designs on here. Then once I have these on here, we'll continue. Okay, so I'm ready to press these coasters. And don't forget to put your butcher paper on the bottom. And then your whatever you're sublimating, and then put butcher paper over the top to protect your pad from blowout. I did forget to mention that this does have a 30-minute shut off, so if you leave it on for 30 minutes, it will automatically shut off by itself. So we're at temperature. I'm going to go ahead and lower the handle down, and it automatically starts counting down as soon as you lower the handle. You don't have to press any button to start it. We'll go ahead and let this run for 120 seconds and continue. Alright, we are down to 4 seconds. When it reaches time, it'll start beeping. We'll just go ahead and raise this up, swing it out of the way. Make sure you got your gloves on.
Paper stuck to it.
Yeah. And we'll take this off. Let it cool down for a second. I just want to, when you're finished sublimating, to turn this off, you just press this power button here at the bottom and hold it for 3 seconds. And it'll go to dashed lines. That's actually off. Like I said, there's no actual off switch. So right now we've got the power shut off. It's just waiting for you to turn it back on again. Let's see how it did on these car coasters. Well, that one there is a little faded. I probably didn't have enough pressure on it. That one there came out pretty good. So I need to add a little bit more pressure. Here's 2 that I did before these. And I think I adjusted the pressure after I did those. So make sure you got good pressure. I probably need to adjust that down a little bit further. But it does heat up fast. You don't have to wait very long. Next, we'll put the attachments on and see how it looks. Okay, so to use the attachments, you have to remove the upper and lower plates. And you will install, all the instructions are in this book, but I just want to show you what it looked like. You're going to install this lower bracket that says below on it. And then you're going to install this upper bracket that says above on it. And they just screw into these with the 2 thumb screws up here, 2 thumb screws down here. Then your attachments will fit onto these brackets. I have the 11-ounce attachment on here right now. And you just screw that in with the 4 thumb screws that comes with it. And if you have the other attachments that come with the machine, you just unscrew these and screw in your other attachment, and it plugs in.
You had to lower this.
Yes, I had to lower this base all the way down to the bottom for these attachments. So the bottom hole on the back of the unit is what you use this on. And also you have to unscrew the this little plug right here, and then from the top plate, and then you'll just plug this one in from the attachment. The time, you know, everything else is going to work the same. And then you're going to take your coffee mug or whatever you're putting in here, and the handle just goes out front right here like this, and then you're going to push down like this. Now you adjust the pressure just the same with this knob back here. You're going to adjust it up or down.
And it opens or closes.
Yeah, so you have the correct pressure. You don't want too much pressure or something's going to break, but you want enough to where you're getting pressure on the cup. So that's how that works. I mean, it's like I said, the instructions are in the book, and you do have to disassemble the machine. You have to take the plates off, but I mean, if you want to use the attachments, that's what you've got to do. And the next thing I'll show is the hat press, and then that'll be it. So let's continue. Okay, so I've attached the hat press attachments, and all you have to do is take this bottom piece and you screw in the 2 thumb screws on the bottom. You take the top part and you use the 2 wing nuts on the top, and then you plug the plug in on the side just like the other attachments, and then you put your hat in there and press it, and you adjust your pressure the same way, you adjust your time the same way. So the instructions are on the book. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. So hopefully you like this review of this Vevor 15 by 20 heat press with optional attachments. I have other reviews on different heat presses, also sublimation videos. Please like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.